Hey, are you alright? You seem it's been a long time when you've been derailed. That's what, because I am. Are you Diesel 10? Yes. Well, my name's Corny. Nice to meet you. Well, without a day, BT Boomer forced me to do it as the BT Boomer's team. He says always to be hating Steamies. But until then, the Steamies kept wanted by the magic and derail me. The BT Boomer was betray me. I was left alone a long time. Thank goodness you saved me. But where's BT Boomer? He was imprisoned. He been imprisoned at 3 years for stolen. If you take the track to the left and the right to the police station. Okay, I'll do. Psst. Hey, BT Boomer. Remember me? Oh yes, I remember you, Diesel 10. I remember your old assistant. Well, what are you doing in the prison? We remembered about it, we thought about it and taught about it. And, conversations and communications by the team, by the evil team. And, somewhere off the railroad of the magic. But the Sodors kept all the Steamies in H's. That's the problem when I thought it. If you make sure, if you want to be the team, BT Boomer's team, like the old ones. But trust me, I have no rights to do it. Not just acting like you're really useful. Alright, let's do this. What a night. Wait, where's BT Boomer? He escaped. Hey, stop right there. Alright, Diesel, let's go. Good morning, engines. Now, they had a special who going to the mainland. The Flying Scotsman had been celebrating a party of the mainland. I wonder who's going to be a volunteer. Me, I will do it, sir. Thank you, Thomas, but you already seen all that time. Gordon, will you like the Pool Express at the specials? Oh, yes, sir. What's wrong, Thomas? Sataba had chose Gordon to go to the mainland. Except for me. I can't feeling down. one day I'll go to the mainland first but I had to pull a branch line, I think. Maybe you went to the mainland before, are you, Thomas? I think so, Percy, but I can't expect what's the top of hat say. Or maybe your else too. I was been in Kenya since you going around the world at Africa. Do you know that? You remember? Yes, Nia, I remember. But I had to still run my branch line and doing shunting cars at the yard. Just the same thing. Hello, Thomas. You sound being upset. I am, Edward. Because it's just not fair. Well, Thomas, Sir Toba had told him about the mainland of a party. I know, Edward, but this work is not much too hard. I was just thinking about going to the mainland, like a big world adventures going to. Well, you had to take a responsibility to your life. It's not easy to meet your friends from the mainland, you know. Sometimes, anything could be in the future. Like in the past, in the back. You know something, Thomas? It was really wiseful to go to the mainland. I guess you're right, Edward. I am changing my ways. Sometimes, you know, being neutral. Or neutral feelings like going to the mainland, like a memories of a King George, and proper things and more important things than others. Like are wiser. I understand, Thomas. But now on, you are going to the mainland sometimes one day. Thank you, Edward. That's our due. The railways wouldn't say about me, but I'm a #1 engine. That's what's the top hat being quoted. Okay, Gordon. You got yourself fired up and built up steam and ready to go to the mainland. Oh, sir. As you know, don't make up your speed. Make up a not lost time, I think. Yes, sir. I won't let you down, sir. That's a good engine. Off you go to the mainland party with Flying Scotsman. Oh, sir, I'd like to have the brand new coaches who can take to the mainland. That's excellent choice, Gordon. Unless you know, off you go to the side trip in the tire. You have got yourself depending on time. So that was your idea to push your cars to the main line, isn't it? Yes. My eagerly plan has been completed. That might get a complete job done of the plans. Now, I had to do the assignment for you to make up the plans. Okay then. Driver, I guess you need to stop. Why not? No, seriously. Because we're going to crash that train. Gordon, what happened? It was a long story, Henry. What's wrong, sir? Gordon had an accident. He couldn't go to the mainland now. How is it going, Neville? Well, Thomas, one thing is not kind of a little bit pretty good, actually. Is he okay, Neville? I'm not sure, Thomas. Since Gordon had the accident, a second coach had been brutally damaged. The passengers got injuries and deaths, and others. So an investigation into matters could be had the accident incident on Sodor. It's hard to explain about his accident. He won't able to go to the mainland. Well, you see, Gordon had some bad shape on his dented on his side. Well, it wasn't your fault, Thomas. You had just keep lookout of the eye. If you notice he was coming. If it's something what happened to offend it. If it knows, it might happen to knows. If it's someone might be came from the mainland or not. Everybody knows the diesels can't take over from the mainland once we're all the end of the steam. I can't believe what is happening. Still, I can't go to the mainland right now. I'm too scared. And I don't feeling really useful in the mainland. Not easy, he told. I can't just do it. I'm a really number one engine. I did go in the last time. When I visited the mainland of King George, remember all the days, all the passes when I've been there. Well, Thomas, you remember about King George, are you? Yes, Edward. I am. But it's not this here, or kind of. But the top of hat won't be. If he mind. If it's something to put it up in something like up to going to the mainland even. Thomas, you said repeatedly. I did? Yes. Oh. Maybe I think I had to go to the mainland tomorrow. So much easily. Well, here goes nothing. It must be King George's shed. What a beautiful morning, isn't it? Indeed. Oh, King George? Is that you? Of course it's me, Thomas. I haven't seen you for ages. Well, King George, since I haven't Sodor for last time. Oh yes. Ooh, yes. Sodor is going really busy and normal. like a sky blue. You're a funny tank engine. Well, when I came to the around the world and came back, I'm the most excitement about the first railway engines who could go in around the world. Around the world? Really? Yes, it's true. I like all the countries, like South America, Asia, North America, Antarctica, and Africa. Wow, Thomas, that was more excitement. And once more, I learned new countries and new animals and other engines and new ones. Wow, Thomas, that was more excitement than ever. I was going to London and I'm going to see it. I like it, a London tour. A trip tour. It costs a lot of money and expensive to run the railways. It could be traveled by train or buses. Not kind of buses anyway. They out of service, I think. And also, I travel through the mountains and hills and tunnels and bridges too. Wow, King George. That was going so far in the future ways. Okay, Diesel 10, this is the better way to shunting cars at the coal yard. Nothing different like Steamies. Diesel, I know what your opinion. Since Corny betrayed me or traitor or something. Now, I quantified something is a maffication. What maffication? Like reading numbers and graded and calculates. I don't get it. Engines don't read math. Well, Diesel, I study all the maths and problem solve. Now, how many cars you have? 4? Maybe you're right. Now, you had to shunt cars and other cars to the coal hopper, I don't think. I think you're not being fantastic. Phew, it was hard to push all those tankers. I think you got so many tar tankers. Unless I will help you. I don't need any help. I could do this by myself. Thank you, King George. Well, that point, if you need help, someone in London or British, and it could be in a company. That's why you need always help when you're doing shunting. That's what helping to do. Oh, I see, King George. Well, I'm a little tank engine. I could pull cars and coaches and something. I run my branch line. Back on Sodor, I was using the branch lines and all the duties, like Percy and Toby, and Mavis and Daisy. They could be anything, quarries and farms, and anything. Anything was smart. Maybe I had to try again. It's okay, Thomas. It wasn't your fault. Accidents could happen, you know. Yes, it might happen on Sodor anyway, same time. Well, who put the tracker on the switches? That might be catch points or trap points. Oh, that means to make it derailed or run away could be rolling stock and engines. Oh, I see. Okay, Cornery. Here's a special job for you today. First, you had to collect some corn and feeds and take it to the grain market. And second, you had to pick up a goods train in general and take it to the West Mainland, the coast. And finally, you had to get some steels and irons and take it to the steelworks. Oh yes, sir. I can start right away now. Bother. Maybe I spoke too soon. Never mind. Had to make a better idea. Oh, Gordon. Thank goodness. We were so worried about Thomas. He says he was going to the mainland. Who told you that? By the top of hat. What? Oh, Thomas, I hope you're alright. Of your birth will be safe for your shed. By side to my best friend. Thomas, your side will be #1 engine. Become a save the day. Every friendship ever win. It was almost a long time ago when I came to Sodor. It was from Brilliton at London. That was my home, you know. I lived by the other tank engines who came to Brilliton. They said the other railways is pretty good for the common tank engines. The controller told me about the going to Sodor and returning, but I can stay in Sodor whenever I like it. Forever. Oh, Thomas. That sounds a really long story in a journal. Well, a part of a story. That is a long time ago when I came to Brilliton. When I crossed the figures town, from the boat, and they unload me, there is no place like home as Brilliton. During my early years, I meet all the engines, meet Henry, James, Gordon, and even Edward show me to what to do. It was almost a long time ago. when I build at E2 Tangent class. That's why I built it for a long time ago. They made me. Thomas, since I was in London, I wasn't been in the British mainlands. When I came to build it, the Flying Scotsman made me. It was my favorite high-speed Munnar. It was a good friend of the high speeds. The government says that railways will support it, and pretty good railways are British. Well, you see, King George, you had to look up at the beautiful stars at the night. There's no clouds ever seen, just a dark sky. I must get rest. Diesel 10? Stop! Sorry, Corny. I know this shed is too wide for me. That's okay, Diesel 10. Tell me, how was your day with BT Boomer? It was fine, actually. He had to make up his plan. Still? Yes. How come? He had to made up. He had some made up reasons about it. Remember the time he stole the cargo and the materials? Oh yes, I remember that, BT Boomer. Since I was going, I was in the mainland. It's not quite, actually, but not that point. Anyway, good night, Corny. That Diesel 10, he is quite differently, actually. Maybe sometimes. So, King George, what are those? Those are nuclear tankers, Thomas. They carry fuel and nuclears and gasolines. They vibrated and imperate at the system, that explosion device or the liquid device. You had to really careful. It might catch fire like oil and gasolines. It might could explode so easily. Ooh, that sounds a really dangerous job. It is, Thomas. But you had to really slowly and very carefully. And you don't want to cause many more accidents. I hope won't they catch it. Cinders and ashes! Pull on the brakes, driver! I'm trying, Thomas. I know. I uncovered the train and I was slowing down. Is that Thomas? He ain't not supposed to go that fast. Oh no! That is an end of my old shed. Since I built it, or rebuilt it, all the few years of the mainland, all the 55 years, wherever they build it, anywhere, diesels could be taken over. Sometimes, the nuclear bombs could be go to the mainland or Sodor. Like always in 1920s. And so now on, we had to close the railway and looking forward for the new home. I'm sorry, King George. It wasn't your fault, Thomas. Wasn't your fault. You know, Edward told me about the mainland, about things. Whatever my things had done, it might be a real useful engine, but I'm not sure really not. Because I am a useless engine. I just came to hear I saying, I'm a really kindest engine. Like you, King George. Even more. It could be too much worse for me back on Sodor. So Top Hat knows where I am. I think he is gonna be angry or not, or if he be upset and worry about me. But now, I'll try my best to find a new home. Just like that. I can't believe I just feel confident and confident they're really useful. You know about the past. The first railway engines who go right around the world. And even though Satop had quoted me and they said, "You're a real useful engine, you're #1 engine." So I don't want to get two useless engines. Like me, in fact. So, BT Boomer, how is it going? Doing fine, Diesel 10. I have a special assignment to do. You had to sneak up through the bushes and collect the goods train and steal it. That's how where it is. When the train is coming with his goods trains or what? They will brought there and supporting respirations and supporters. That sounds really kindness, sir. But how long? Not too long, but tonight we will get the chance of it. So, is it got a chance, BT Boomer? Not kind of chances. But we had to be quiet. If someone was coming with his goods trains, we will get a signal. Okay? Right. Why the signal might be red? I don't know. That may be lazy cinnamon, I think. Well, we just had to wait here. Okay. This is it. Well, Thomas, finally glad at new home. I know, King George. It was kind of back old days. Since I'm about to hear about those Mainland engines. Since I'm going around the world, I like had a single time. What upon it, and I like your other engines, and Boko had came from the mainland since he came to Sodor to help out. When Satapa had choose me to sign me and report some other duties and to collect all of them. It's a more important than others when I did it. Well, Thomas, it was a long time ago when the different names of the numbers it might call the western of the mainland. Introducing the Flying Scotsman and Monarch, but they had moved somewhere of the British companies where they brought it. Some other ideas who can build the engines and good speed and very proud with it. It was more magical steam engine. It's really stronger than diesels. I'm very proud pulling express and passengers. It was really lovely. Sometimes when I get in there, it was impossible. When 1988, the steam engine ages came over to here in celebration in 50 years. Wow, that was the most special than ever. I know that England has mostly built it of Europe. A part of that country, French people came to the British and speak French. I was misunderstanding about the foreign languages. But it translates to English. It was pretty proud. I like it to be a foreign people could carry passengers. It was a lovely sight of the British railways. It was most like Island of Sodor, Thomas. Satapa had will agreement if he sell to the government. If they deport the Cabodution. Oh, you tell me about remember the time when I came to Island of Sodor. I was wearing green. Edward showed me what to do anything. I was be a hero. Since James had been run away with his trucks, he came off the rails round the bend too fast, so I had to rescue him. Wow, Thomas, you sound heroic actions in this story. I know. It was a halfway back before the new engines came to Sodor. Well, it was over. Now we had to get some sleep right now. Okay, good night. Rise and shine, Thomas. It's starting a new day right now. Even more like that. I came there before me. When I taken care that beloved my heart. Yes, it was a sightful day from the mainland. Like even more like Thomas! Thomas! Oh, Thomas, thank goodness! Ryan, what are you doing here on the mainland? It was Diesel 10 and the BT Boomer. They steal my goods trains. And they said, we going to Sodor and steal it. So, if we had to stop them, and before it's too late, well, it's no time to lose. Alright, Diesel 10, we had to go to Sodor and steal the top hat. Jewels. Right. Wait a minute now. No. You can't just steal it. You might get in trouble by your controller. That is not your problem. Your problem is BT Boomer trying to steal it. It's nothing going to work. You're right, Corny. I was wrong. I can't just think about it what BT Boomer says. If he controlling me, if I can, my memorize, and the island of Sodor needs me, and my friends and other diesels. Thinking I can to be a responsibility in my life in different ways. That's my truth. Once Satop had sent me away to its grace to the mainland, and now I'll have to return to Sodor now. Let's just say no making conversation to Corny. And not sure we were going so far. Now let's go. Right. Diesel 10, wait! Thomas, you're back! I thought you were taking so long. Yes, I'm back. I brought King George here. But you see, I have a problem. Ryan told me about the stealing goods trains at night. And you see, there's BT Boomers on Sodor now. What? I know, we need your help. Okay, Diesel 10, I'm back. I brought some many jewels from Sir Topham office. I got 12 packs of them. 12 packs of diamonds on my pocket, and other stuff etc. And even more on my bags. So, how long? How long it is? Well, it's taking not too long. Diesel 10, what are you doing? You should not steal it. It's really against it. of the Soto rules. If Sir Topperhead will see you, you might get in trouble or something. You need to believe me. I'm your friend, and I remembered a long time ago. It's just a past. I don't care, remember the past with the steamies. And there's nothing about your opinion. Now excuse me, I have work to do. And made up his mind. Thomas, what happened? I can't do it. Can't do it what? I can't figure out. I can't. I'm too scared to do it. Why not? Because I was really frightened with that claw. Lady? Yes, Thomas. I am. I just came from the Magic Railroad. I heard you what happened. So, it's time for changes. You never give up. You're a power strength of esteem. But, lady, I can't do it. Yes, you can, Thomas. Blue engines can't do big things. I know, lady. You're right. But I am really useful. Thomas? And King George? What is all the meaning of this? Well, sir, we have a bit of problem a little bit. There's a BT boomer and Diesel 10 with it, and they steal the jewels. And they heading back to the mainland now. I hope it is too late. Well, Thomas, BT Boomers not belongs to Sodor anymore. He had caused confusion and delay. So, I want you to decline the cab, Thomas, this time. Okay, sir. I will catch them. Just right on time. Just it depends. Let's see what happens a bit. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Keep going, Diesel 10. You know how you feel. King George, I need to stop. I ran out of steam. kept going, Diesel 10. We're reaching the mainland. No. I won't. What? What are you talking about? About stealing things. Just like the last time. You know what? I don't belong here. No way you can stop. Diesel 10, look what you done. You derailed yourself. Now I had to try to run, and no one could see me. I hope no one could see me now. Oh, yes you are. What? And so that's why, what you think? Huh? What? What is the meaning of this? For fronting on Sodor. You know that means stealing is not right thing. If you give Sir Top Hat jewels back, I will tell Sir Top Hat on you. Ha! You're a fussy little blue tankature toy, huh? What? That's what you think. You steal my jewels, and you force Diesel 10 to work, huh? From the mainland. You know last time, but there's nothing about your criminal. Ah, said Topham, you know all about the stuff of this railway. I helped with Diesels to destroyed. Destroyed? Nonsense. You're gonna be banished of Island of Sodor and never seen again. Do you understand? There's some things about it, sir. I saw Diesel 10 with the BT Boomer, May Gorn crashed. And the second, they steal Ryan's goods trains at the mainland. So that's what happened. But I thought the swearing engines could be difficult, isn't it? I don't know all about this railway, sir. But I'll go try it. And anyway, I better get out of here. Whoa, not so fast. You're not going anywhere. I give up. Are you alright, Diesel 10? You've been derailed yourself? Yes, Thomas. I really did the first time. But why yourself to do that? Because it happens to my wheels. It became trigger me. Sometimes. Whatever it is, there's a reaching mainlands when I've been there. It was a long time since I came to Sodor. As I did before, it just had to came over the mainland, just that to help out this work. The other diesel and other steamies could be according at the productions of the Topahats Railway. They run railways and operate in the area here in 50 years of the British Railways. He was really close and very proud. He was mostly ever sighted. You'll see the Figgerstown Bridge over there that might connect to the beyond of a Sodor. But what about Flying Scotsman? Flying Scotsman is really a famous one, Thomas. He is really strong at high speed and according fast in the world. Even Mordor like Spencer. They really reliable, high speed. What about King George anyway? King George, well, it was a long time the British Railways since he told very promises into London, England. It was the most state of Sodor. That's where it's the Topahats Railway. Mostly the most important things I ever lived. And it was a shame. And when I became a friend of Diesel's, Diesel and Steamies could be worked together sometimes. Sometimes. So now on, Thomas and King George and the other Diesels become good friends. They are the part of a team, a Diesels and the Steam team.